Doctoronamission.com. And today we have a question from our audience. And it's from Jonathan in New Zealand. And Jonathan says, Dear Isabel, I am a 62-year-old male and have type 2 diabetes. I have some weight to lose, but I can't seem to get rid of it. I barely eat anything for breakfast and lunch except fruit, and then I have my dinner. The diabetes nurse has told me that I can have fruit, but I thought fruit has sugar and it will make you store fat. I exercise 3 to 4 times a week, and I am so frustrated that I cannot move this weight. What do you recommend? Jonathan, that is a wonderful question. And it all boils down to one hormone, and that hormone is called insulin. And so we're going to have just a little quick preview on a hormone called insulin. You see, when we have sugar, it stimulates this hormone called insulin, and insulin stores belly fat. Insulin does 2 things, in fact. Besides storing belly fat, before it stores belly fat, it has an option to store that sugar that you just had to go into your muscles or your brain. And if your muscles and your brain say, yo, I've got enough inside of me, I don't want any more, then guess what? Then insulin's got to put that sugar away in belly fat. And it's usually right around here. So the deal is we need to decrease our sugar intake so that we don't store that belly fat. And the older we get, the slower our metabolism goes, and then we get more and more belly fat. So what kind of sugars am I talking to you about? Well, you know, not just the white stuff, not just the white sugars, but we've got fruit has a lot of sugar. I know it's natural sugar, but it's still a sugar. And a sugar is a sugar is a sugar. If you can take home one message today, a sugar is a sugar is a sugar. I don't care if it's in the form of fruit or in the form of energy drink or in the form of alcohol. It is still a sugar. So let's kind of get an overview, a big picture of what sugars are. Well, we have them in fruit. We've got them in grains like oats and barley and rice, and we've also got them in lollies and alcohol and bread, and we've also got them in beans. So that's the big framework of where sugar is. My goal to you as a diabetic or anybody who's trying to get rid of this stuff is just limit yourself to 1 to 2 pieces of fruit per day. Yes, 1 to 2 pieces of fruit per day. I did it and it helped me shed a lot of the weight. And let's make sure that it's low GI fruit. And low GI, essentially all that means is if you're going to have a low GI, it doesn't spike insulin. So if you have a low GI, low glycemic index fruit, then it doesn't spike your insulin and you don't store belly fat. So what are the kinds of low GI fruits am I talking about? Well, we got apples, we got oranges, we got kiwi fruit, we got grapefruit, we got oranges, and then all the berries like strawberry, boysenberry, and blueberries, plus coconut, plus cherries. So those are all the low GI fruit. Remember, just 1 to 2. And then for grains and beans, I only recommend a half a cup at each serving because grains are still considered a sugar that will stimulate your insulin and store belly fat. Now look, you know, Jonathan and everybody else out there, I want you to know that medical professionals aren't aware of this. Actually, we didn't get trained in nutrition in medical school. We got maybe a half an hour, okay? So be easy on the medical professionals out there. They're doing the best they can. This is all pretty new stuff that's happening out there, and soon they'll come on board. But this is pretty new, like in the last year. So just be gentle with them. You might be teaching them, or you could show them this video. That'll help them out, okay? But don't worry, they'll come on board with time. To wrap it all up in a nice little bowed box, if you have a little bit of belly fat or a lot of belly fat, and if you're a diabetic, you want to decrease your sugar intake. And remember, sugars are your breads, your grains, your white sugar, your energy drinks, your lollies, your alcohol. Alcohol is actually adult lolly drink, okay, or adult fizzy drinks. And also breads. You want to decrease those. And your fruits, you want to have low GI fruits. And if I were you, I would just toss the alcohol. We really don't need it. It doesn't serve us a purpose. Or maybe decrease it to 1 to 2 drinks a week. Don't be throwing anything at me right now. I'm trying to help you get rid of this, okay? So Jonathan, I want to thank you for that question, and I hope this video helped. And now I'd like to ask you, what questions do you have? Go ahead and leave it in the comment section below so that I can help answer it. And if you like this video, I would not get upset if you shared it with everybody you know, because we want to help the world reclaim their health at Doctor on a Mission. And if you want even more inspiration, why don't you come on over to our homepage and join the movement? Yeah, arm in arm. All you need to do is go to doctoronamission.com and put in your name and email, and you'll automatically be plugged into the movement, and you'll get ways to help you lead a happy and vibrant, long, healthy life. Remember, go out there and share that beautiful smile of yours with the world, because we so need it out there. And let's make a difference. Let's love unconditionally, and let's forgive frequently.